Hello, my name is Sage, and today we are going to be taking on Lufia 2, Part 1, Ages of the Sinistrals. So, last time we basically did a tutorial thing, but now we're going to be finishing where we left off. So we're going to start from this file. As you can see, I went back to the church to save, and I'm going to sort my skills there. But for now, we can actually come back to the town and talk. And as you can see, apparently Tia's got some fish for us. That's pretty nice. Anyways, nothing too important with the dialogue, nothing about monsters or anything. However, there was a red light, as we saw in the intro cutscene in the last episode. So keep that in mind, because that's going to be very important. Okay, so Tia is looking for us. I don't know if we actually... I don't think we actually have to pay gold for this, so I would recommend doing so. While you can. And let's just go to Tia's place. So yeah, as we see here, we have a cutscene between the two. This seems like a pretty nice life, although that fish kind of looks rotten, if I do say so myself. And she doesn't know what it tastes like, which is a red flag. Why don't you try some? And see, this is why whenever you cook your food, you should always taste it to make sure it's not bad. It's probably called a phantom fish because it's dead. That's just my thought. I guess it's the thought that counts. Pretty nice. Interesting. Maybe it's because the plot demands it, like Mega Man X. Who knows? Bruh. Okay. Now we're out of town, and I guess they saw that what we were eating, apparently, or smelled it from all the way outside. That's kind of whack. And apparently there's bad news. A horde of monsters appeared in the gate. That's kind of whack, not gonna lie. Interesting. Apparently we're like the only armed ones in this area, which is kind of insane to think about, but that apparently it's true. I guess we could help. Yeah, let's go. We don't really have to talk to them, they just kind of use the same dialogue. But anyways, we're going to go back to the dungeon and fight our way through. And as you can see, we can one-shot them. The generic slimes anyway. I don't think we have to go over there now. Actually, we do. And there we go. So just remember all the lessons the old man taught us in the last video. Pretty simple stuff. Yeah, here we just want to jump down. And these guys should also be pretty easy to take out. As you can see, they only do 1 damage to us, and I haven't even bought a rapier yet, so we don't have the IP attack that I want, but yet we're still doing pretty well regardless. And my phone just dropped. My bad. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, these are all enemies we've already fought, so nothing too special. Although we are about to get a level, that's pretty nice. Just cut our way through like before. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. Although, I do think there's a new way. Or I'm just going insane. Maybe we have to go up here. Most likely. I mean, that would make the most sense. Yeah, there we go. This is where we're supposed to be. A young woman went inside alone. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. But she seemed different from the other women I know. I felt like I shouldn't stop her, you know? Very interesting. And here we're just going to fight the wizard yet again. I'm just trying to get EXP and as much gold as possible so I can afford a few things. And here we get, look, a 776 tertiary reference. Confirmed. But yeah, that's a very good level. And anyways, I want to move over here. See if we can get any treasure. And here we got a new enemy, the mushroom. I don't think they're really too hard, although I think they might be able to poison you. But I don't remember if they can or not. And as you can see, they're kind of bulky. And do more damage than the average enemy, so you want to watch for those. Although, luckily, they usually drop potions. So let's use one of those. Here, I think the secret here is to do this. Let's go up here. And we got ambushed there, but that was completely my fault. So yeah, there isn't too much special happening in this dungeon. Obviously it's a start, so it's gonna like try to ease you into it. Which is pretty nice in my opinion. Sweet and simple, and gradually gets harder. So I think I will fight the moth here, because that's a new enemy. And it's actually pretty tough. Just like the mushroom. It took about half of our health before we were able to kill it, so that should give you an idea that you should probably heal with those. And let's fight the wizard. Hopefully you can get a charred newt, which is pretty nice because it heals. Not only does it heal 10 HP in this hack, but in this hack it also heals 10 MP, as you can see there, which is really nice. Early on, especially. And we're going to attack this bat. As you can see, it hits pretty hard and we're only doing pretty minimal damage. However, I guess he just decided to run away. That's fine. And here we get a power potion, and we're going to use that instantly. Usually, I would be like, you know, wait for party members, but honestly, I see no reason to, because the other physical members you get do not need power potions whatsoever. Anyways, we're just going to keep attacking. And I'm probably, after these two fights, I'm probably going to cut out and try to get some gold to afford some spells and equipment. So, let me see how far we progressed. let's see if I'll actually make it good enough. Probably show up a few more battles, and then I'll actually cut it. So yeah, pretty much you just want to stay healed up in between battles. Nothing too dangerous. We were able to two-shot at that time. 2 mobs, you probably don't want to play it. Yeah. And here we actually can't access. So I'm just going to cut to when I can afford some better equipment, and I'll probably be a little higher level. So I'll see you guys when I'm prepared for the upcoming boss fight. So we're back, and I have the money for the things I want to buy. So I'm going to get the strong spell, which is basically a basic healing spell, and the critical spell. Well, not spell, it's critical skill. It allows us to do a critical hit for 70 MP, which is really good. And I'm going to cut back to where we made it in the dungeon, because we do have to prepare for a boss fight. Also, before I do that though, we did get a rapier, which has the double slash IP and a small shield. I highly recommend getting the rapier though, because double slash is really going to help in the upcoming fight. So I'll see you when we're back at that point in the dungeon. And we're back. We're back to where we were, and I'm going to go down here now that we have access to the bridge. And before we do that though, I kind of want to fight this new enemy. The spider. Pretty self-explanatory. I think this can actually poison you, so you want to get rid of that as soon as possible. I probably should use the critical spell, but not spell, skill. But it doesn't matter. I'll get it here though. Pretty good damage. You can also use the double slash IP here pretty freely. And here we get some healing and a save point. That's nice. And here's the boss. I won't give you the key to the door. And here we go. So like I was saying, having the rapier here is really good because double slash will do pretty good damage each turn. And he hits fairly hard, so you can pretty safely use it, I would say. Probably gonna get strong here. Yeah, the boss theme, since there really isn't much to this fight, I might as well talk about the boss theme. It's really, really good. So here we probably want to critical for some nice damage. But when you get low like that, you definitely want to get strong in yourself. And then you want to use double slash. You probably afford to use double slash again. Yeah. Pretty nice. It doesn't matter if you have strong or potions. I just prefer to have strong because, personally, having as many healing users later on down the line is very nice. So yeah, I just like to have it on maximum. And it also boosts this MP and this hack a little bit, so that's always nice. So yeah, there isn't too much to this fight. We're basically just keeping ourselves alive while we double slash him to death. And it hits pretty hard, so yeah. Just stay topped off, use double slash over and over, and you should be fine. And we're gonna heal up here. You can also defend if you want to take a round of damage and build up the IP. And there we go, he's dead. got a pretty good level up, I would say. And some nice gold. And we got the key to the door so we can, I guess, lock away the monsters again. I don't get it. How could the lizard men be smart enough to steal the key? Besides, why would the lizard men steal the key? They gain nothing from disrupting human life. I just don't get it. This has never happened before. And here we see a familiar figure if you watch the intro cutscene. Do you wish to know why, Maxim? Who are you? How do you know my name? I can see the future. I know your name and why you come here. Who are you? Never mind. Don't you want to know why the monsters are smarter and attacking humans? Do you know why? Are you aware of the ball of red light that appeared a couple of days ago? Yes. Everything that's happened has been because of that light. What? I can't believe that ball. I can't believe that a ball of light has that kind of power. I understand your doubt. It is incredible, but true. But time has begun to change. Now a mere wave, later a gigantic swell of an attack on humanity. That's ridiculous. Why are you telling me this? Because you have the power. The power to confront that swell. Me? Yes, you. Wait a minute. It's true that my job is... It's true that fighting is my job. I know. But I don't have such great power. Dun 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 dun. What is this ball of light anyway? Is a monster a human? I need to know. What can I do against this humongous enemy of all humanity? It's not just you. There are others in this world who can confront this evil power. You're destined to go on a journey to meet these people and fight against evil. A journey? To fight? That's right. When that ball of light appeared, your destiny was sealed. Will that ball of light really bring such misfortune? And I have the power to handle it? This is all I can tell you. Whether or not you believe me and go on your journey is totally up to you. Interesting. Wait. My name is Iris. I am here to ascertain your future. Or ascertain? I don't know how to pronounce that. If you go, we may meet again. And that's pretty strange. So we're gonna get out of here. I'll cut to one, I'm gonna heal up here and then I'll cut to when I get out of here because no one needs to see pointless backtracking. So before we leave here, there was an antidote if you go cut the grass through here. And I'm pretty sure there might be something here. Yeah. Let's just kill the slimes. They should be a piece of cake by now. Yeah, look, they can't even hit us anymore. And here we want to... I think this is what we want to do. Actually... Let me think for a second. No. Okay, that's actually kind of confusing. Ah, now I get it. Although we have to fight this mock now. Or we can just escape. Nope, we want to turn around and do that. And then do this. And we get a life potion. I'm actually going to say that instead of the strength potion, but yeah. That's basically everything from here, so like I said, I will cut to when I get out of here. So we are at the exit, and we just use a door key, and we are on the other side of the mountains. And here is Sundletan, although immediately there's a giant earthquake for some reason. Let's see what's going on. That earthquake, that probably implies there's been multiple. Welcome to Granny's Spell Shop. Interesting. Now, As for here, I'd probably suggest taking IP out. Resistance poison isn't necessary now, although you do want to pick it up eventually. Hunter is also pretty nice, although I don't think I'm getting that. Dread is very good, although again, I'm not getting that yet. So is Droplet. Drowsy is whatever. And it's pretty overpriced, so I would suggest not getting that. But Cleave is something that you definitely want. You can use it to buff your physical stats, as you can see, and you can also AoE attack enemies, so that's very good. And let's see what's in the shop here. Got a battle knife and a dagger. The battle knife has a thunder blast IP attack. Effective against enemies vulnerable to thunder. I might keep that, but I'm probably going to go with the dagger, but I don't know yet. And we got the hide armor, and the frock that we can't use, and a cap. So I'm not going to buy anything yet, I'm just going to look around town. My grandpa said that a master catfish in the cave caused the earthquakes. Is that true? The adults say that's wrong, but I believe my grandpa. Interesting. That old man's crazy. He says a catfish caused the earthquakes. That's such nonsense. But what causes earthquakes anyway? Is it a giant man stomping or something? Maybe a cyclops or something. A master catfish is going mad in the lake cave caused by the earthquake. I totally butchered that. But basically, a catfish caused the earthquakes. The adults don't believe me. Okay. He sounds a little crazy, but oh well. We still have to check it out eventually. And this guy apparently has not slept whatsoever due to the earthquakes. Well, that's kind of messed up. And there's just this little girl to talk to. And she says basically what all the other NPCs say. To the north, there's a cave enclosed by a lake. Legend says the catfish monster lives in there. So an old man in the square started to say things like that catfish caused the earthquake. It's such a problem, you know. The kids started to believe what he says. I don't know, maybe he's onto something. I mean, why else would there be earthquakes? But I'm probably going to save here, and we're going to make a little progress further on, but I don't want to make too much progress, because I don't want this video to be too majorly long. Anyways, there are lots of earthquakes these days, so you might wake up in the middle of the night. Interesting. I mean, at least he was honest, so we'll give him our money anyway. So anyways, let's go to the next dungeon. I said I don't want it to be that long, although now that I'm thinking about it, this is an RPG and it's gonna take long anyway. And considering I know the layouts of this pretty darn well, we might as well just get it over with, you know? And here we get a new enemy, the mosquito. I'm probably just gonna put up with this, to be completely honest. Ow. There we go. I actually did miss a treasure in the last dungeon, but it was just an escape. And basically what an escape does is it warps you out of the dungeon. So that's pretty useful. But I used it just to save time. And here is a new enemy, the beetle. I think it might be weak to fire or something, but we obviously don't have that at this point because Maxim can use fire spells. And it is pretty bulky. Hopefully we can kill it now. No. So that's some HP to go. I won't use double attack because I think it's pretty unnecessary at this point. And we would certainly want to kill after that. Here you want to remember the order you kill the enemies in. There's a beetle, eagle, and a frog. I'm probably, yeah. Beetle, eagle, no. Beetle, frog, eagle for me. But whatever order you kill the enemies, and it's going to matter in a quick second. I should probably... no. I'll save them for the next fight. So yeah, these are new enemies. The baby frogs. Nothing too special about them. Although they are quite beefy, if I do say so myself. But they do give a lot of experience, so that's nice. Now, Hunter would have been nice for this, but I don't think it's necessary. But as you can see, Dive does tons of damage. That's why I wanted to save the double slash for these eagles. So yeah, as you can see, they do a lot of damage. And they are, of course, a new enemy. I honestly don't know what they do, and I didn't need to run there. That was a mistake. Although we might be able to get a cheeky hit in. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, it didn't even work how I intended it to, so that's just a waste of time. And MP, but it's fine. No, let's use Critical. Ooh, that's very dangerous. But luckily we killed it. So here, we want to memorize in which order we kill the enemies. Beetle, Frog, Eagle. And bam, we unlock that door. We want to go down here to heal ourselves up. And let's go up here, down here. And there goes a spider that we met up in the last dungeon. Ow. Luckily it didn't poison us, because poison actually does quite a bit of damage. So you want to keep those antidotes in handy. Or possibly buy the poison spell, which despite the name actually cures poison instead of poisoning enemies. But I don't think it's worth it at this point. We should be fine. However, we still somehow haven't killed this guy with like 3 criticals in a row. And let's go in here. We get the Insect Crusher. So those guys are not going to be nearly as much of a problem as they were a few seconds ago, and it gives really good buffs. In vanilla, it's like... actually, no. Because it might still be worse than the dagger attack-wise, but it's effective against some of these insect enemies, and if I bought Hunter, I would essentially have the entire weakness chain to most of the enemies in this dungeon. But let's just get out of here, because nothing too important. And as you can see, that's a big increase in damage, and we got a pretty good level for doing that. And here we fight a blue jelly, which is like the next evolution of the slimes. Immediately after the introduction of the slimes. And here we goes a mosquito and a moth. As you can see, the damage is insane on that Insect Crusher with critical. So that's really gonna be nice. Until we can buy something else. And here, I'd say we want to fall down here. Let me think for a second. I'll try to heal him. My gut is telling me yes. So we're going to go down here, I think, yeah. And fight a eagle. And there we go, we killed him in 2 hits that time, which is pretty nice, and we got another power potion. Again, I'm going to be using that on maximum instantly, because I don't think we need to wait for it. And here goes... I might use a chart nuke here. There we go, got him first. Anyways, the raw damage boost from the Insect Crusher can probably carry you through the dungeon. And then we got another rapier, although we don't really need that now that we've bought it. And here, as you can see, you can move the buttons to unlock some switches. And here, let's see if we can get it first. So this is actually a very scary encounter. I don't know if I actually want to do this. Yeah, because if they both die me, I'm in huge trouble. So we'll just leave that enemy alone. And there we go. Let's see what this says. Create a triangle pointing upward. And let's see here. Yep, I can already see it. There we go. Pretty easy. And we got the lake key, so that's pretty nice. And now we can make our way towards the other paths for treasure and towards the boss itself. So yeah, we're just gonna keep progressing here. And this time, I think we want to push this up. Yeah. And it actually got the surprise attack on me. But it doesn't matter. Because I don't think it would be doing too much damage to me. And we actually have some really good gold now. Although some of those spells would rob me blind. But it's fine. And here we get a miracle. Pretty nice stuff. It's essentially an elixir, but it can also revive people, so it's really one of those do not use items if you catch them at drift. And boom, we one-shot those spiders. Very nice. The eagle, I'm kind of worried about that. And the IP attack for the insect crusher, I just thought, to think about it, it attacks all enemies. It's like a free cleave if you have your IP bar full. Not as good, but because you're not always going to have the instant pressure. But still, notable. Let's actually use this. 69. Comedy. Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Like I said, these first two dungeons are pretty straightforward with how they are. We just want to fight our way through. Ooh, let's use the bomb attack here. Okay, thankfully they didn't use that. And now I definitely want to heal. Ow. Ow. I feel like we'll heal again. Yeah, in case one of them does die or something. I'm pretty sure these guys can drop eagle rocks, although I'm not being too lucky with these for now. But if you do get your hands on one, it's very good. It's a very good piece of equipment. Ow. Yeah, that's why I healed up so much. And we got some pretty nice bull-ups there. So yeah, after this I'm probably going to go heal up. And I will definitely cut for that, because you don't need to see pointless backtracking. And there we go. Only these ugly mushrooms and the eagles are stopping us now. Hopefully you don't dive me twice. Okay, good. And we actually got an eagle rock, which is very good. And as you can see, I can show us the bonuses. It gives us 5 attack, 8 defense, pretty good agility, and 1 intelligence, so that's nice. And it gives us the ivy attack dive. And we also get the speedy ring, which we'll also put that here. Partially increases speed and increases agility in battle. That's very nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut to when we heal up and I get back to where we were. So I'll see you then. So we're back. I healed up and I also got some new equipment. The dagger and the cap specifically. Nothing too major, just wanted to get a little extra flush. And here we're going to fall on this switch. And we also want to do this. Build a bridge. And for the last plank, we want to put it right here. There we go. And we can reuse this one and go right here. And simply use the leg key. We can go in. Anyways, this is a boss fight. I'm probably gonna go to the dagger, yeah. No, yeah. And it looks like we are ready to go into this boss fight, so let's see if it's actually catfish. And it looks like it is. That's pretty crazy. Good. Someone's finally made it this far. Although, I never expected anyone so weak. No use fighting. Go home before you hurt yourself. And he's really causing earthquakes. Is it you who's responsible? I got bored. I created earthquakes hoping somebody would come to me. Your earthquake is troubling everyone. Give it up. Well, I'll only think about it. Only if you beat me. Of course, that won't happen. And we'll see about that. Anyways, here, I don't think fake is really necessary. We'll probably start off with the dive though. Dive is a pretty good IP ability, as you can see there. And flash does a lot of damage, so we want to stay healthy until he uses a physical attack. Mega Quake also does a lot of damage, but I think we can get away with actually no, just to be safe, I don't want to do a lot of damage and I'm suddenly about to die. Okay, there he goes. He uses a physical attack, meaning it's pretty safe for me to use dive here. And it looks like we're, yeah, still in a good HP range. As you can see with the Eagle Ring, this fight becomes a lot easier. But even without it, it just drags on longer. It's not necessarily much harder. But yeah, with the Eagle Ring, we're doing really good damage per turn. We do want to kill up here. I said it was a good HP range, but I still want to be safe and get use this flash. Luckily, yeah, no. And there we go. He dies pretty quickly. And he drops the Catfish Jewel. And let's see this level. We got 1 strength, but we also got 6 agility, so that's really nice to have. I give up. I'll never roll out another earthquake, so please forgive me. Perhaps I'll sink under the lake and sleep for a while. Yes, that's what I'll do. And we got rid of the source of the earthquake, so now everyone should be happy, I guess. So let's go back. Although, before we go back, we still have one thing to take care of. And it's not these eagles. I don't want to cut for this because it's actually pretty important. Anyways, we want to go back to the room that we were at. No, I don't think we need to fight these guys. And I don't think we need to fight these guys either. And that was terrible spacing on my part. And here we hear a scream, and there's Tia. I have no idea why she's here. Maxim. And let's defeat these guys. We're gonna go for the skeleton first because it's the bulkiest. And I forgot. Oh, as you can see, that damage is terrifying. We want to use dive on that skeleton. Luckily, we're faster, so we can heal up right after all that punishment. And we just want to use that here. Pretty good. Maxim, Tia, what on earth were you doing out here? I felt like you were going away, and I couldn't help myself. ... Silly me, you're not going anywhere, right, Maxim? Yeah, about that. Oh no, you are, aren't you? Yeah, but why? Remember that ball of light that flew north? Uh-huh. That light has an evil power that could lead to the world's destruction. That's what I was told. World destruction? I can't believe that. But it's true that monsters are increasing in numbers and have begun attacking people. Even if that's true, why do you have to go? The same person told me I have the power to shatter that ball of evil light. It's true that you're stronger than most. But still, I just want to know, Tia. Know what? Ever since I was born, I've known swordsmanship. No one taught me. I just knew. Why do I have this ability? What am I supposed to use it for? I have to know. So, you're not gonna change your mind, are you, Maxim? No. I won't be able to see you for a while. That's not true. What? Because I'm going with you. What? No way. I can't take you with me, Tia. Hey, did I beg you to take me? I run a weapon shop, you know. I know how to fight. Wait, Tia. Don't walk around so fast. It's dangerous. I know that. And instantly she gets jumped by a goblin. Yeah. We can't use dive, but we should still be able to take care of this guy, no problem. Bam. Are you crazy? Thank you, Maxim. I'm so sorry, but Alright, Tia. Let's go together. But don't be so rash. Okay. And Tia joins the party. So, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna do one more thing in the town, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I'll see you when we get out of here. So we're back, and I decided to go back a little and give Tia, what is this? Give her the all-up, so she can catch up in stats. She's only one level lower than Maxim, so that's pretty good. And compared to her, she has infinitely less attack, but she has higher agility, I think. Yeah. No, due to the equipment, he actually has higher agility. But normally, Tia has the second highest agility in the game, and as you can see, she has pretty good match resistance and intelligence. And I gave her the Catfish Jewel, which will, with the IP, to let her use it, the same thing. It's AoE, it's very good, and you should definitely put it on Tia since she's so fast. Or Maxim, if you invest into his speed, it doesn't really matter. But that will be all for the video. We got a new party member and took on 2 dungeons. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!